It all began with my guild setting up a NAXX GDKP to get some gear and gold before TBC launch. Things were looking good as we had a solid roster for our first ever run as a guild. This being our first ever GDKP, we wanted to add additional rewards and penalties that other GDKPs may not incur to help incentivize and compensate the players who were hard carrying the raid. Therefore, the following rules were made in consensus to the majority of the raid a week prior. We had variable rewards, static rewards, and something we coined as a penalty pot. At first glance, this penalty pot seemed to be fair for each raider. Come prepared, don't suck too hard, get your cut, simple. Yet this penalty pot would be the crux of our issue for the weeks to come. What followed the coming weeks were targeted harassment towards our guild, mass disinformation and slander spam, and even personal threats to certain guildies, which ultimately made them want to leave our guild just so they don't have to deal with the amount of hate they received in-game through whispers, targeted harassment in-game, and even out of the game on Discord. This is how my guild got wrapped up in the worst defamation campaign we've ever been a part of. First, let's take a look at the main person who is slandering the guild and mass spamming world and trade chats saying how we're stealing his gold from the GDKP. His name is Mickey, a blue-geared hunter in a troll guild who joined our raid and said he was a carry. Since we were short on people and didn't realize until he was already inside NAXX, we were nice enough to let him stay in the raid. We told him to read the rules on the Discord sign-up sheet and he was good to go. If somebody cannot see the NAXX sign-up channel, then just let me know right now so I can read it. Should be right above this boost channel. He didn't bring any world buffs.
Bailey, pop your boon.
Boom. We're booming.
Just know if you don't pop your boon, then you're counted as no world buffs. You're counted as no world buffs, and you will not get paid.
Ankle pop your boon.
Alright. It is what it is. If they don't pay that, pop it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shit.
Rock and roll.
Okay, I'm doing a pull timer here. Mages move up. Ending it at 0.
He barely even knew how to bid on items. Going once. 500 going twice. Kinda down. Boom. 500 to peyote. Too bad, Mickey, you're too late, brother. To top it all off, he claimed to use all sorts of consumables throughout the run, yet not once the entire night did he use a mana pot or dark runes. And he opted for mage blood elixirs over mongoose. Oh, and he messed up basically every main mechanic throughout the entire raid.
Okay, you guys can pump on boss now.
Shield while taunting.
Run into your... You guys did not LOS the shout?
I got pulled.
Poisonous spell, guys.
Micro tank, you are on triangle, it's in the caster group. Follow star if you want to live. Follow star.
Don't start moving.
Don't stop moving, just keep going straight. God.
Jesus.
And sometimes he would just AFK during bosses.
Kill skull, guys.
Mana pot if you're low.
Alright, big heals on smooth.
A lot of ads. He keeps the tanks up.
Mages AoE the shit. So let's get this straight. We brought this dude into our raid when he didn't have to pay a deposit, he didn't buy any gear, he didn't bring any buffs, he just sting 60, he didn't use proper consumables, he messed up basically everything he could, he didn't read the rules, but you know what? He sure as shit wants his gold cut. And people will say I didn't bring buffs, and you're right, I didn't. But I also forfeited my cut, I didn't take home a single gold. And that was the person who fucking organized the thing. And that brings us to the second point. People think myself and the officers ninja'd what was known as the penalty pot, without even realizing or reading the rules. It clearly stated that the gold accumulated in the penalty pot would be distributed equally to the people who did not obtain any penalties. We even made an example because we knew people would be retarded. I finally know what it feels like to be a fucking math teacher attempting to give my optional homework out to the high school class that will just use it as rolling paper for their joints. And last but not least, let's talk about the intentional griefing in our runs. Ever since we started our guild GDKPs from MC to BWL, AQ40 to NAXX, we've had people intentionally griefing by pulling rag early multiple times in a row, purposely pulling random trash packs in BWL, standing in the raid with poison on AQ40 trash, and then that night, where we had someone DC and wipe everyone's buffs.
How much did they pay you to wipe the raid, Verzi?
I swear my internet went out. I
Check the
swear. Is it me or is
That's
this
out of
Rid
the-
literally
hold
just
on, you
stealing money from
calculate the
people?
Out of it, I thought it was total.
Probably.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Smooth.
A lot of people aren't gonna go back, so. This is almost worse than the guy who scammed 25k from someone when ZG amount dropped. Yeah, I know.
And then again with another person killing multiple spores prematurely on Lotheb.
Please do not
Someone
kill
hit
the
it.
spore.
Someone hit it
Yeah.
early. We didn't get it.
Do not touch the fucking spores, guys.
Group 2. Spring anchor.
Who's killing it?
These groups are fucked, dude. They're
Yeah,
done.
it is.
It's over.
Alright, group 3.
We've had certain guilds who make it their goal to either get a rat in the raid or already pay somebody who's already inside just to purposely wipe us because they wanted content. What myself and my officers think is that they're scared of what our guild is shaping up to be for TBC and want to snuff out the competition early. Well, it's not happening. Faded is recruiting for TBC. We're going balls to the wall, full force, deep ticking down content till the day we're done. And if you're looking to join a guild that never gives up, puts its best foot forward, is not afraid to fail, and goes the extra mile, then look no further. Our Discord link's in the description down below, my brother. Peace.